What's up? I don't know why I'm always doing that. Just taking my deep breathing. You know what? I'm just gonna hit it up right off the head. I've been on this whirlwind of what we call awakening, enlightenment, consciousness, spiritual journey. And it's always been, for me, about returning home. That's why when somebody dies or disconnect from the illusion or Maya, whatever we want to call it, Earth, we say it's a homecoming. It was always about death. That's why so many people are afraid of it. You're supposed to die energetically, emotionally, from the character you've been playing, which we call it the ego. It's like we come here as babies, or what we call babies, and they are perfect. When I say perfect, I mean perfect energetically, because we are energy beings, even though we just think that we're something solid. I was just talking to my sister about this, how a baby is perfect, or what we would render as perfect energetically, meaning that they come in already, or we come in already with the energy signature or frequency of joy. Joy is love, and love is a superpower. And with a pure energy, and then open, programmable mind, when you're a kid, you don't know anything about a baby. First of all, you don't know anything about none of this shit. Here, you are still pure innocence, inner senses, innocent. And by design. Your family be the first one to fuck you up. They be the first one to fuck you up, for real. That's where you learn a lot of your hardcore lessons. You learn about lying, cheating, stealing, drugs, cursing, violence. And you learn about love, too. Because if you come from, not knocking on my family members because they cool to the motherfucker, but they from Louisiana. They're a whole different breed. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up watching these fools get drunk and damn, they want to kill up each other sometimes. It's, some wild shit to see when you are an innocent child. You know what I'm saying? You think about it. When we think about the television programs and stuff, even the cartoons, or subjectable. Y'all know the word I'm trying to say. To kids, you know what I'm saying? To innocence. It's like, let's take the lie we do. Well, I don't. And that's crazy because you didn't have to tell me Santa Claus didn't exist. I already knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what y'all talking about? Santa Claus? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe I probably believed it. I don't know if I ever believed that shit. But anyway, just take that lie. Or a white lie. If you know, that's just, it's a cultural thing. But kids believe what you tell them. You know that, right? Until they find out that you're full of shit. But just take the scenario, play it out. Imagine, if some of you can, go back, take a memory, pull it up from your data bank, and feel how it was to be a kid again. The earliest memory you can access, the greatest, because the earlier memories are the purest ones. So, feel that memory. Or think about, pull up the memory when you realized that Santa Claus wasn't real and your parents lied to you, you know what I'm saying? Or anything, if it wasn't Santa, something, and how that crushed you, you know what I'm saying? Just crushed your little heart. All hope for life was just lost. I'm laughing, but it's really kind of fucked up when you think about it. But anyway, so that's how you first get shattered, okay? And then you're scattered in, we're going to say, 13 different pieces. There's still a piece, that's still holding together, but you're scattered all over the place. You like lose yourself. Throughout life, and you create that shadow from, the trauma that you experience while you're down here, going through that phase of your karmic half of your spiritual journey, you know, before you come to the realization of, hey, I'm actually consciousness. I'm not the body. I am consciousness. And then we can take that back to about not being the body, because we are. This is the skin. I'm stupid, y'all. But this is like a skin suit. We could put this bitch on like nanotechnology suit or nano suit, you know what I'm saying? Sort of like Black Panther. But anyway, I'm digressing. But so that's how it's but it's like the opposite when you start waking up on your spiritual shit. When you start realizing that you're a consciousness, but it's sort of the same way, because first you going through the motions of realizing all the lies that's been told to you, and shit, you got wounded there too, because some shit you thought was real, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. So, you know, you get all fucked up at first too, and then you at a certain stage you go to the other side, you know what I'm saying? You're like everything's love and light, and you know what I'm saying, and you start looking at more I don't even want to say religious texts, but that's when you really start like healing, you know, from the lies, really, the things you believed about the world, or the things you believed about yourself, but things that you experienced and went through this life, and apparently past experiences too, or what you can say is past. Correct. We're just gonna look at it like that. I'm just gonna say it like that, even though I know that there is no such thing as time. The past, present, and future are all happening simultaneously right now in the now. Okay, what you think is a past life is actually a now life. Okay, it's like you are a future being who is stuck in the past, but you're living in the now. And it's all happening at the same time. And you left yourself little breadcrumbs along your witches. What did they call it on Agatha all along? On your witch's road. Back to finding yourself and pulling yourself back together. Baby, I was discombobulated. Did you feel me? Discombobulated, baby. It was to the point to where I had even stopped. I can't even remember yeah, I did. Where I had even stopped enjoying the awakening experience, because it is an experience to awaken. I believe everybody will go through, a time, because I know everybody has questioned their reality. It didn't popped up, or some type of fear of dying, or something has come up, and we just take it and brush it to the side, like we do a lot of shit. Just take it and brush it to the back, and not worry about it or think about it, because we don't understand that we are how can I say, sensory beings. Yeah, we are electric beings, but that's where, see, we can call it the soul comes in. That's your emotional body. That's you. You feel things. Feeling or senses or emotional intelligence is your superpower. And it rocks with love on that frequency. Unconditional love. That's why you still loved yourself. Or because it's not separate from you. You just thought that you were separate from it. Even when you were, going through what you thought your karmic phase, or your before you awaken phase or whatnot. But all of it is part of the spiritual journey. And it's basically all about getting back to, I ain't gonna even say a childlike state, but a childlike being. Being, meaning your heart is as light as a feather. You're not weighed down with unnecessary emotions. You have control over yourself. You're easily to let things go. Because you done seen a kid. They'll be crying one minute, and then the next minute they're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't hold on to it. Let it go. Let a lot of shit go. Like I was just talking to my sister this morning, and I was telling her about how a relative who, I don't even think, I think I haven't even been to his home. I'm not, okay, this relative's home, since fucking forever, since I've been a kid or whatnot or whatever. Really haven't seen him unless it's been at a funeral or something, you know what I'm saying? But, this guy is going around telling people that I smoke. I'm laughing at that I smoke crack or something. I guess, I guess I did look a little crazy along this journey or whatnot or whatever, but that wasn't from smoking crack. That was my dark night of the soul, and I was going through, it. Because my whole thing was, I'm thinking is for everybody it may be different, because there's different ways to find God. Be right back.